Hi guys, I'm Nargis Cross, International Brand and Marketing Strategist, and in this video, I'm going to teach you how to organically grow your Instagram following to 10K followers. And remember, the objective is not just about having followers for the sake of having followers, it's about having followers that convert into fans and paying clients. So guys, I just want to show you exactly how I grew my following from, this time last year, I do believe I was on like 7,000 followers, and I think now we're on over 18,000 followers. So let's dive right in. The first thing I want you to do is to optimize your Instagram bio. Start out with where your name is. I want you to utilize that space. So for instance, my name is Nargis Cross. I could just have Nargis Cross on there, but because that space on there is highly searchable, if you're a relationship coach, you may want to add on there, relationship coach, and then maybe your name or something like that. So when someone is searching, you are highly likely to show up on a search on Instagram. Then after that, what you want to do is add perhaps a line about who you help and who you serve. So mine says, I help business owners create brands, use video, and turn followers into paying clients. So you could do the same thing. You could say, I'm a relationship coach for blah, 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 like for instance, right? So you want to make sure that you add on there who you help and who you support. So when people come across your profile, straight away, they know how you can support them. Then what you want to do is use your link area. Instagram allows you to have one link. You can use something like Linktree, or there's lots of other link bio. There's loads of services that allow you to add multiple links onto one. So for instance, when you click on mine right here, you're able to see I've got, a link to my YouTube channel, and for instance, I will have, freebies that they can download, my website, and whatever it is you happen to be promoting at the time. So everything, your Instagram bio, that way people can find out about you straight away, who you are, how you can support them, and all of that good stuff. So after that, of course, it's all about content. Once you've optimized your bio, you're gonna be like, okay, so what do I post about? The next thing to focus on is the content that you're gonna be sharing on your Instagram, and like writing captions, of course, that are going to be engaging and that connect with your audience. So how do you find all of this out? I want you to go out and I want you to do some research. Perhaps look at like 5, when I say competitors, I don't mean like literal competitors, but 5 like accounts, or 5 perhaps influencer accounts, or people who are in the same industry as you, and have a look at what their audience are engaging with, what type of posts are getting the most likes, shares, comments, etc. And create like shareable content as well. So for instance, like if you go back to a relationship coach, if you are gonna write, I don't know, how to get over your ex or something like that, maybe you can say, tag a friend. You wanna create content that is shareable and content that they will engage with. My third tip for you would be hashtags. The hashtag game is huge. I have to be honest, at first, I didn't really think it was a big deal. Like I was making mistakes that a lot of people are perhaps making today as well. I was using the same hashtags again and again. I was using like really huge mega hashtags where I was getting lost in the algorithm and all of that stuff. But I really changed up how I was doing things. So when it comes to your hashtags, you want to use a mix of hashtags, really popular hashtags, for instance, that are, specific to your niche. But you also want to use ones that are a little bit smaller. So under 50,000 posts and things like that. You want to use a mix of them, and you want to make sure you rotate your hashtags. So don't use the same ones again and again. Maybe the best thing to do is for you to go out and like research maybe 5 sets of hashtags and just rotate them around every single time that you post. That's what I did, and it's really, really, really helped me. Since I've switched up how I'm doing things with hashtags and how I'm writing my captions and things like that, my engagement has gone up, the saves have gone up, and the comments have gone up as well. So I really want you guys to experiment with this, because it's not one size fits all. Just mix it up and see what works for you in your business as well. Next, you want to be engaging in your community. You want to follow hashtags that are specific to your niche. For example, for me, female entrepreneur is one that I'm following. I spend some time after I post engaging with people that are in that community, because what I want to do is create relationships with them. So I comment on their posts, I go and I like a few of their posts and things like that. So I spend time connecting with the community as well. And what that's going to do is going to introduce you to a wider audience. Now, a word of warning, you do not want to use, because you can of course outsource this and get bots or something to do this. I wouldn't recommend that, because Instagram really starts to do like action blocks and all this dodgy stuff, and you really don't want to get involved in that, because it's just really inauthentic and it really doesn't work long term as well. The next boss tip that I'm going to give you is make sure that you are posting at the right time. So go ahead and download an app called When to Post. And this app is gonna give you like 3 best times that you can post. When I did this, and I experimented with all the 3 different times that this app suggested, and I found like the middle time was the best time for me. And when I tell you the engagement has gone up, the likes have gone up, and all of that stuff, which is really what you want, and also the shares and the saves, it's gonna tell you the optimal time to post so your followers are seeing your post as well, so you can engage with them and all of that. And a bonus tip for you, as soon as you post, you want to share your post on your stories, right? Because what's gonna happen is, and you want to hashtag your stories as well. And what's going to happen is anyone who is up there looking at your stories and they haven't quite seen your feed, they're going to engage with your posts and all of that stuff. So you want to do some engagement in your stories as well. And guys, the number one thing is you have to be consistent. This is going to grow your following. This is going to organically grow your following in 2020. And you want to make sure that you are doing this consistently, because marketing your business and growing your audience is not a one-time event. You have to be consistent and you have to show up every day. In this video, I've shared with you how you can organically grow your following to 10K followers and beyond. If you want to take things even further, go ahead and download my free social media content planner with post ideas that is going to take your Instagram game to another level. It's going to grow your engagement and you're never going to run out of content ideas again. If you like this video, hit the like button below, share with your friends, and go ahead and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video.